What's going on, guys? It's Jeff from the Adventures of A and J. Today we're talking chapter 25 in their own quirky way of My Hero Academia. Before we get into the chapter, roll the intro. Alright, where to start? 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Back-to-back 9 out of 10s, I believe. So, Todoroki is Endeavor's son. And we saw that picture of Endeavor that we saw in like chapter 1 or 2 where it was talking about all of UA's alumni. Endeavor's the number 2 hero behind only All Might. And we haven't really seen him in the story like that. Like, he made like that one cameo at the very beginning, but that explains like how Todoroki got in with special admission, and because his dad's a big alumni, and it explains why he's so powerful, because his dad's the Hell Flame hero Endeavor. So Todoroki, his mom must have some kind of cold power because he's half hot, half cold. The hot came from Endeavor. This chapter was a lot, man. Oh god, dog it. I like Sero. I have no idea where to pace myself through this chapter. I like Sero a lot. That's the guy that shoots tape out of his elbows. And I didn't really know much about him, but now after looking at him, I remember his costume. I liked his costume, and he doesn't even have anything that really just stands out. I think I just like the combination of his quirk and costume and like his general, like the vibe he's giving off so far. Kirishima is becoming a character that I'm growingly interested in because I feel like he has a lot of natural development he's going through that's in the background. Like, it hasn't even been something that's been major, but he's slowly progressed. He's become friends with Bakugo, you could say. I mean, like, they have a solid relationship so far. He's the one person that Bakugo hasn't snapped at, which would prove useful because the panel placement doesn't allow you to be able to like throw stuff in there like that if it was worthless. But the way the obstacle course is set up, everyone is getting a chance to show themselves, and we're also being introduced to new characters like the girl that has her equipment because she's in support. She can use her stuff because they don't have combat training or tactical mission training, or they don't have some kind of training that the hero course does have. So she gets to use her inventions, even though no one else can use like their costume advantages or stuff like that. I liked the guy that's just like Kirishima, but he turns into steel instead of like his body locking up. Thought y'all was gonna give me. Instead of his body locking up. His name is something weak. Tetsu. His name is Tetsu 4 times. Twice for the first name, twice for the last name. And like there was like a small little quip in there that I enjoyed where it was like, I'm already generic enough. Like, my power's already generic. I don't need you here because you're generic by having the same thing as me. What's up? Okay, I'll be in here in a minute. That's cool.
He hurt himself.
What did you do?
He hit his leg and then he wouldn't walk on it.
You would walk on it? Put him up real quick.
He walks on it now, but it just scared me.
Alright, guys. My wife told me that dinner's ready, so I'm going to speed this up. This was going to be quick anyways, man. This chapter was like super dope. I'm really enjoying the relationship between Eraserhead and President Mike because their personalities are completely contrasting. President Mike is like super attention savvy and like yells the entire time, and that's not Eraserhead, especially not with like him after his injury. But that's a small clip that I'm interested to go back and forth on. All Might's inner commentary is also interesting to me because he's not doubting Midoriya right now, which is interesting because Midoriya's been doubted this entire time, but he's starting to see that he has a game plan. And finally, now I can go on my small spiel. Bakugo is coming with it, man. And I think him being able to play Chase the Leader is outstanding for his quirk because he gets to be as tenacious as he has in him to go chase Todoroki. And I honestly believe that Horikoshi is going to write him as the winner here. And he's going to earn it. His quirk is going to earn it for him. His mentality is going to earn it for him. Deku, of course, is going to make it close. That's just main character is going to happen. And Todoroki, this is becoming an expansion upon Todoroki's character in general because of all the details we're learning. He's having more lines and more importance. So Todoroki's going to make it interesting. I think Kirishima could make it interesting because we've seen his growth. But there's going to be one character come out of nowhere that we're not ready for. And they keep showing that one guy from General Studies. Like, he was even in here. And he had, like, a super small line. But it's enough to make you aware that he's there still. So we're going to see him later on, too. Like, that's what Horikoshi's putting in place that we know is coming out. Besides that, though, guys, this was going to be small. This was an outstanding chapter. It was very action-packed, so there's not as much to review. But we're in the final stage of the minefield. I don't know who's going to win. As far as comments to drop below, let me know what you guys are thinking about the race in general. Like, do y'all think that this is a solid first, not even first course, but like, this is a solid first event? What could have been a first event as well, besides any regular tournament combat style arc? What else would have been dope for a first part of this arc? I know that they had like the long jog, the endurance exam, and the the Hunter exams. Hunter x Hunter's Hunter exams is like one of the better tournament arcs to me, and the endurance test. This is kind of like that, kind of. This is much more old school obstacle course than that was, but I can't think of another like tournament exam that has something like this. Maybe the trek through the woods at the tuning exams, maybe. But besides that, guys, it's gonna be it. Like, comment, share, subscribe to this video. Keep watching our videos, man. Like, check out all of our stuff, not just My Hero. Check out our shoe vids. Check out our sports vids. There's way more sports vids coming soon. Like, we're getting closer to college football, so we're about to gear up on the college football vids and NFL vids because NFL season's coming too. We got some vlogs that we've been working on. Just check all that out. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that. Stay positive. Peace.